We have a 1980 FLH. 1980, you had 1340 and 1200 cc production. This is a 2A number, which makes it a 1200. Most of your 1200s in 1980 were police bikes. Other than the numbers, I have no proof that it was a police bike, because you could get a civilian 1200 as well. This is again what we call a California custom. And the reason being is this: in California during the 1980s, if a man was going to buy an FLH, they could not understand, for whatever reason, that all you had to do was unbolt all the saddlebags and all the rails around it and strip all that stuff off. If I wanted to say sayonara to an FLH, I had to take all that stuff off, take the rear crash bars off, maybe leave the front crash bar. They really like the A-pingers on it. And maybe I left spotlights on, maybe I didn't, but if I didn't rip all the bagger stuff off, forget it. I buried the bike, could not move it. It was, what's that? Didn't know, didn't care, had to look like this. This is a California custom, this is what we rode, this is what everybody wanted, and the idea was, in the early 80s, was a nice rat strip bagger. They wanted it ratty looking, they did not want it clean, they wanted all the bagger stuff off of it. They called them garbage wagons with that stuff on it, didn't want to know them, didn't want to see them. This is what they liked. So later on in the late 80s, it became really cool. Put white walls and spoke wheels and two-tone turquoise and white paint, but that's very late in the 1980s. But throughout most of the 80s, this is what everybody wanted. Had to have a fishtail. No fishtail, forget it. Had to have a fishtail. So we got here our California custom. It is from California. It's a California bike. We just picked it up today. We're going to fire it up here. Give a nice panorama to the bike first, if you would. Swing it all the way around. Got a nice little tombstone tail light, which makes it aftermarket rear fender. We do have factory 5-gallon tanks and factory front fender on this bike. See the motor there. I have not washed or polished this bike at all. A lot of people, they like them ratty, they like them dirty. So a nice swing around this side so you can see the whole bike. Back up a little bit. You can see the whole bike. There we go. So we'll swing around to the left. There we go. The way they got the whole bike. Just like that. We're going to fire it up here. It runs, as bad as it looks, it runs exactly opposite. It runs really well. Amazing how well this bike actually runs. Still real cold. Clutch is beautiful. Hot Drops right into neutral. Drives through all the gears, beautiful. Good running bike, that was nice. I like this one. We actually got it with a little key. This is. We almost never get bikes of this caliber with a key, but we actually got one. Very impressive.